Hello Virgo and welcome to Truth While Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Virgo. So this is the Sacred Traveler deck. We have Fogged In. Go slow, take time. Could be advice for you this week. Not everything will be clear to you. Can be in your own head, your emotions. Can also be in your circumstances as well. Sometimes cautious energy is necessary. I'm going to pull from two Archangel Michael decks. So let's pull the first one for our lovely Virgos. Thank you, angel spirits, guides. What do we have for Virgo? We have eternal love. Help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing and giving love. Heart energies. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Virgo? Second Archangel Michael message for Virgo for the week ahead. Thank you. Okay. So we have number 9, don't give up on love. A relationship you cherished can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. All right, Virgo, those are your cards. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. I think that there's a level of being unclear this week. Could well be because of what's happened. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you. Overarching energy for Virgo for the week ahead. Message for our lovely Virgos. There we go. 6 of Swords, healing. Or moving on. We have Judgment, yes, that kind of makes sense. I've got 2 cards here. So I have the 9 of Swords, and we have the Knight of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, we've got the Hierophant, bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So let's see what we have for you. The 6 of Swords. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. Message for Virgo, 6 of Swords. Interesting, the Hanged Man. Beneath that we have the Tower. And the Page of Wands, yeah. So, Virgo, there's an energy here. The 6 of Swords, it feels like healing. Healing within your current circumstances, putting the choppy waters behind you. Sometimes there can be an element of travel, but it is about moving on from what was to what will be. You might feel more positive, in terms of how you're moving forward now, being clear in terms of the direction that you're going. Maybe even feeling that potential that healing can take place. But there is a feeling here of giving something a go. Again, the Page of Wands can be exciting, an exciting new beginning, and you see the potential of possibility. It just feels that sense of you're on some kind of journey of discovery. and you're feeling more positive in the direction that you're going. And you want to give it a go. It might well be that you're not ready to sacrifice everything right now. You might have been at that point, but whatever's happening here this week, it feels like you're not just going to give up on it right now. Now, again, you can look at this in terms of, we've got this love energy, which I understand this could be about a relationship. You know, you could see this in other areas of life as well. There is such a strong energy of you were at that point whether you were going to walk away from something, you were going to make some judgment to walk away from something, but you're deciding to wait. You might be, for some of you, this is like maybe putting an ending on hold because you're not ready to sacrifice everything right now. You're willing to give it a go and see if things can be healed, resolved. Such a powerful realigning here, because it feels like an opportunity to give someone or somewhere a second chance and not walk away just yet. But change has to happen. And that's the energy here. It feels like you're not going to give up. You're willing to see how something goes, but there has to be complete change here, is what I see for you. Judgment is whatever's being asked of you. Do I walk away from this, or do I give someone a second chance? It can be a place as well. Again, if it was a work thing. Like I said, for a lot of you, this feels more personal with the eternal love energy, but you could read this in, again, general readings, whichever context is relevant for you. But it's really the fundamental energy of choose wisely, and that's why I feel that someone is just waiting to see what happens next, feeling more positive that the worst is behind you, and now you feel that you're moving in the right direction here because it's come to that point. And this just feels that kind of change has to happen, however, is what I see for you. Now, the Eight of Cups walks away from disappointment, letdowns, or sometimes because it's just time. They're not getting everything that they want. They're not feeling fulfillment that they want to feel. And they always walk towards the Nine of Cups, greater happiness, fulfillment, abundance, satisfaction, contentment, joy, heart's desire, or go in search of that. So this is the energy here, Virgo, where there is a judgment call to make. The Four of Cups and the Nine of Swords, unsure. A feeling of I'm not sure whether to accept what's offered to me. It could well be somebody is wanting to kind of remedy the situation, offer you something to make you stay, to make you reconsider. Again, the Nine of Swords is that sense of stress, worry, anxiety, uncertainty. It just feels that kind of energy. But for a lot of you, it just feels that sense of you're not clear. There is that fogged in energy. I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no, I'm thinking about it, because this is that scenario where we don't want to act in haste and then regret it later. So this is about really giving consideration to what you're being offered. Apologies, heartfelt gestures, promises, positive energies of change for some of you. Again, or it could well be, again, if it was a business thing, maybe some kind of financial offer or incentive. The same thing really would apply. I think someone is asking you to have faith in them with the Hierophant energy. Sometimes we just have to have faith. You can also be leaning on a spiritual mentor, a teacher, a holy person with the Hierophant. Again, for advice, guidance throughout this experience in terms of figuring out how to navigate it, how to move forward. It can represent also a deeper commitment, marriage as well, to do with a relationship or traditional institutions of any kind as well. So religion, education, police, universities, hospitals, and so on and so forth. I mean, the same thing really applies. I think that somebody is asking you to have faith in them, that you can rebuild something. Make it work. This can be somebody who really wants to make it work and rebuild something that is solid and stable. This is that scenario here where these people are actually building a church or the foundations of a church. And again, it comes back to the advice and guidance that you might be receiving, because again, this can be somebody who is very powerful in terms of building something solid and stable, and might even be getting advice from these people as well, or support, or what they need to help do that. So however this manifests for you, how you navigate a situation, this can be agreeing a way forward, an opportunity to rebuild, renegotiate. Again, that sense of change has to happen to build something solid and stable for the future. So it feels like there has to be complete change in your scenario for you to consider staying. And I feel someone really wants to make it work. Now, you could see that also a positive agreement in terms of money, some negotiation in terms of money to keep you the way you are, keep you in your current circumstances. And similarly, you would see that also in terms of a personal relationship too. We can make this work, you know? If we both try and put our time and energy in the right direction, we can really build something solid and stable for the future. So it feels like an opportunity to complete change has to happen, and it looks like some reprioritization, renegotiation, agreeing a way forward that you're hoping is going to work for you this time. And that's why I feel that you're just waiting. You're waiting to see how something moves forward, and you're feeling more positive and optimistic. But it doesn't lessen the fact that complete change is needed in a scenario as well. All right, what do we have for Virgo? Or you walk away. I mean, that would be the energy here. Judgment is you do one or the other, but then we live with the consequences of our actions always. All right, what do we have for Virgo? I mean, there's just such a strong energy of not quite ready to sacrifice everything just yet. Not quite ready to give up on this situation quite yet. Yeah, we have turn your wounds into wisdom. One day or day one, you decide, yeah, perfect for the reading. Make each day your masterpiece. So I always say when you look at a masterpiece, say a painting, it can't get any better. It reaches its full potential. And that's the energy here of the reading. It's somebody isn't feeling that. Somebody isn't feeling fulfilled for whatever reason. That's why that somebody would consider walking away from a scenario. And I think that there is this offer to remedy that, to make that work, to come to some agreed way forward, even reprioritizing a situation where it can work. See what we have for you. What do we have for Virgo? I mean, with all these energies on the table, all this Cups energy, I feel that you're going to have to feel your way through a situation. What do we have for Virgo as a message from the universe? Your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. That is your message from the universe. To finish off your reading here, Virgo, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.